Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. So, I just got done recording my podcast for this week with Shirley. And see this face? Yeah, this little cute little face here. And this little cute little face here. Wow, this is Magic Maverick. And this is Mystic. I should call her the Holistic Mystic. Trace, here we go. We have a Holistic Mystic. So while I was recording my podcast with the beautiful Miss Shirley Balman, well, these two little monsters, they managed to chew a pillow and they knocked the stuffing out of it. And I thought to myself, wow, isn't that how we have all felt over the last couple of years? Like somebody has knocked the stuffing out of us. And all of the planets are going crazy, making us crazy in a wonderful, beautiful way for our highest good. So I'm going to put these two little monsters down. This one here looks very innocent. My little baby boy. He is I think, I'm not sure who was the initiator. Because not only did they chew a pillow, but they knocked the stuffing out of a pillow. Well, they chewed a box that my new desk came in. And the desk is still in it because we haven't put the desk together yet. So, Mr. Magic Maverick and little Miss Mystic had Mars hit their charts because they're Aries. Yes, they are. So astrology works even for your pets. Yes, it does. And their Mars showed today while I was filming my podcast. Hi, Tanya. These little monsters ate a pillow. They knocked the stuffing out of it and chewed a box. So when I got up from my podcast, while that was uploading, and it is still uploading, I believe, they were just knocking the crap out of everything in my house, having themselves a good old time. So, yes, they have. They're huge. They've grown. He is like almost twice the size of her. She's a little itty bitty, teeny tiny little monster. You know, Tanya, you know what I want to call them, but Facebook will red flag me again. Every time I call these Scottish Terriers, you know the other word, add ISTS to it, and well, that's what they are. That's what they do when I'm doing my podcast. So, how is everyone doing? I wanted to pop in and do another weekly check-in. Tanya, I'm glad you think it's funny. It's about as funny as your experience that you told me about yesterday. Anyway, how is everyone? How is everyone doing this week? How is the energy moving through? And, well, I want to say, do you feel like you're going round and round? Because I just picked up the deck and that's what was there, looking me right in the face. And as I was picking up the stuffing to that pillow, I thought, I've been here before. I've done this before. Why did I trust them? Why? Why? Because they have cute little faces that can be very deceiving from time to time. But in all reality, I actually love the little boogers to death. And I'm sure somebody will say something because I said booger, Tanya. Jesus, you can't say anything anymore. But I'm going to say it anyway because I can. Because I want to. And because, well, deep down inside, it was not funny cleaning it up. But now I'm sitting here and I'm laughing. And I thought to myself, and I gave them 2 new bones. And they were so good yesterday when I was at the doctor's. I left them for this. It was the second time I left them. I let them free since Pluto's moving into Aquarius. I let them free to be me. I let them free to be themselves and to have some space to breathe, my theme for 2024. And yeah, they did some heavy breathing while they were tearing up everything around. So I wanted to pop in. I wanted to say hi in all seriousness. Check in on everything. Oh, Booger's okay. You're sure Booger's okay? Okay. Well, I'll let you know, Tanya. I will definitely let you know if Booger's okay. So yesterday I went to the doctor's and I have my health clearance. I am finally free of pneumonia, and I am so grateful. So Shirley and I talked during the podcast about what we were looking forward to this year, and I was like, well, I have my health back. What more can I ask for? But I'm really excited about the new year, even though there are probably, some things that will come up, that will pop up. And, it's life. It's what we do, right? It's what we do. We have our ups, we have our downs. And this is why we have gratitude in our life and love and beautiful families and friends, and we get to share experiences with all these people. So yesterday in a WhatsApp group that I am a part of, I do some astrology updates for some of the girls that are still learning, and when we have certain movements that are important, and I know that the girls are going to get hit with energy, I try to give them a heads up, and I always tell them to breathe. And I think it was like back in like September, October, when I was asked what my theme would be, or what would be the best advice I could give for 2024, I said breathe. Just breathe. Learn how to breathe, because we're going to need to know how to breathe to get through some of these energies. And Pluto moving into Aquarius, and a lot of change, new technology, AI, transformation. um, Pluto moving into Aquarius is about freedom. And what I said the other day when I was pulling some cards in a reading for someone was, I'm free to be me. And that's a very Aquarian energy. So know that things are getting a little bit easier. There's still tough energy to navigate. And but we take it one day at a time, right? If we take one day at a time and we learn how to breathe through it, and we learn how to navigate it, and we feel confident in ourselves and in our abilities to actually really learn to properly breathe, and take the leap of faith, to move forward. So Mars is moved. So some restriction has led up. Let me check real quick. Let me just double check that. I'm almost positive Mars has moved. And let me go to my chart, because I know where it is in my chart quicker. So where are we at here? Just give me 1 second. Here we go. My internet has been a real little booger. Yes. So Mars has moved into Capricorn. Mercury is still in Sagittarius with Venus. And well, Pluto's just hanging on by its fingernails to the anaretic degree of Capricorn. So there we go. But we have a lot. A lot is moving forward the end of the month, and it will in Capricorn is now asking us to it's inviting us to step into our power, take the leap of faith. It is freedom. It is speaking out. It is stepping up its responsibility. So we want to be responsible with the words that come out of our mouths. Technology, AI, all the things that Tanya and Shirley and I need to learn. And I'm actually looking forward to it. But right now, we should still be resting until that Capricorn moon on the 11th, and then give it like a couple of days and plant your seeds. Shirley just asked me on the podcast if I made a New Year's resolution, and I said no. I said I didn't make one. I know it sounds like a cop-out, but it really isn't. I'm waiting for that Capricorn moon. So plant your seeds of intention and know that they will come to fruition, and know that it's not an overnight thing, that it could take 3, 4, 5, 6 months. I'm going to say probably around May, June, depending on how things hit your personal chart, that these things will come to fruition. But we need to remember to water the garden. If you're going to plant the seeds and you're not going to water them and nourish them with sunlight and water and nutrients, which coffee grounds are really good for your garden, by the way, natural, that those things aren't going to grow. So you need to have the confidence and the strength and the resilience, and just keep planting those seeds and keep tending to your garden. And there is a huge possibility, I'm going to say, if you put in the work, I could almost guarantee that you will receive some kind of um, payoff to your advantage. But you have to put in the work. You can't just plant the seeds and walk away, you know? So that's what's happening right now. So I am really, really grateful to be starting the new year with all of you. I want to thank you all for um, trusting in me and sharing with me and stepping into this new year with me. And I want to say that um, I'm going to have a workshop that's going to start at the end of the month, and I'm just finalizing some of the details. But I am moving forward with Breathe, and there is some information on my website. However, there's a server issue on the other end of my website, so I haven't checked it yet today. I have to check into that, and hopefully it's been corrected. But so we're going to move forward with Breathe, and we're going to have a creative project that's going to help us all start out the new year. I'm really looking forward to that. And in the astrology WhatsApp group that I am a part of, where I leave these updates. See, my brain's all over the place, Tanya, today. Energy is really moving quick. That Mars in Capricorn is like, yep, time to get to work, 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 work. But Mercury is saying, not yet. You still need to relax. You're still releasing. But there's all this creative energy, and it's like boom, 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 boom. So, but in that group, we were all talking, and I said, what we all need is a night out. We need a girls' night out. So I'm going to create an event, and I think I'm just going to take it through the whole year. And once a month, it's going to be an online Zoom event, and it's going to be girls' night out. And it's anything goes. You can bring your coffee, your hot chocolate, your milk and cookies, your wine, whatever you want to bring, and we're all just going to get together, and we're going to just exchange thoughts and ideas or what's going on with our lives, and we're going to help lift each other up, and so that there's no one out there that feels alone, because you're never alone. And sometimes we all feel alone, and sometimes we all feel lonely, and there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. You know, one is a choice. Like, sometimes I choose to be alone. I'm a Pisces. I need my space. So sometimes I choose to be alone. And, you know, being lonely, if you're someone like me who does not have a lot of family, you know, they've passed on, then that's not always our choice, you know. And sometimes we are left feeling lonely or feeling unsupported. So I think it's, you know, it's 2024. Pluto's moving into Aquarius. Mars is moving forward. We have one more week of Mercury post-shadow left. And it's time to launch. It's time to propel yourself forward, move forward. And it is time to come together, and let's start sharing this Aquarian energy. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to do a girls' night out once a month. Bring whatever you want, and everyone will have an opportunity to speak, and we can share ideas, we can share wisdom, we can support each other, we can lift each other up. And I think that women are hard on women, and it's time for that shit to stop. It's time for that to stop. I have been very, very fortunate over the last couple of years where I've had beautiful, beautiful women, and Tanya is one of those. I've known Tanya, it was like a year in October, Tanya, I think it was. September or October, so she's like one of my newer friends, and she, you know, she's a sister. She's someone that I love and that I trust. And Tracy Gonzalez has been in my life for like 4 or 5 years now. I can't even remember, maybe more. And, you know, Leslie and just Suzanne and Rio and Laura, and just, I could go on, and Tosh and Lucielle, and just so many people, on and on. And, you know, I'm so grateful to have my old friends and my new friends and family. And let's just share and continue to support each other. And let's now we want to expand and grow, because the energy is starting to free flow more for us. And Jupiter's still in Taurus. That's expansion. It's a grounded, earthy energy. And like I said before Christmas, Jupiter wants us to be happy. It's jovial. It can be somewhat sarcastic occasionally. Mine comes out occasionally, more than occasionally. Um, but we need to laugh. I think that we need more laughter. And I think that it's a step in the right direction for women to support women. And we have seen more of that over the last year or two. And I want it to continue to grow and expand. And I want to nourish it. And I want it to flourish and grow. And, you know, let's just support each other. So while I'm on here, I'm going to pull a couple of cards. And for anyone who sees this, whenever you see it, these cards will be good for 24 hours. I just need to shuffle the deck real quick because I pulled some cards earlier this morning for the private membership group that I have with Tracy Gonzalez, which there are still openings there. It's a Holistic Mystic private membership group, which is about $23 a month or 22 pounds. So this is so interesting because the same card just popped out this morning, and it is exchanging gifts, and it came out in reverse. So what gifts do you have that you are not sharing, and why are you not sharing them, and or do you not have the confidence? I want to say is what I'm feeling, that there's a lack of confidence. This is a really good time while we're being asked to rest, to take whatever it is that you know and master it. So if you read cards like I do, or you do astrology, or intuitive readings, or whatever, I want to say master your skill. Hone in on that skill. Take something that you already know and nourish it. Feed it and help it grow. That this is one of the seeds moving forward. It's something from the past that you're reigniting. I want to say reignition point. Yeah, it's a beautiful card. And when that card is upright, like when you do a circle, like I'm talking about doing with the girls' night out thing, where we just need to take some time to breathe, where we're not doing laundry or cooking or cleaning or picking up stuffing out of pillows. You know, this is where we get to relax and recharge, you know, and that's what exchanging gifts is all about in the upright position. So what are you not sharing? What do you have to share that you are sharing? So there you go. So I can't see what you're saying. Tanya is over. I used to say over 40, now it's over 60. Oh, you're sending Shirley love. I will definitely let her know. Yeah, it is a great card. That one came out for the private membership group this morning too. So let's see what else we have. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that this just popped. This one also came out for the private membership group, and it just literally popped right up. TikTok. I wish I could. I need to go back. I would have to go back through every video I've done for the last like 3 or 4 weeks. This card just keeps coming out, and it's reminding us that there's enough time. I associate this card with Saturn, and Saturn's direct in Pisces. So Saturn helps ground Pisces, and Pisces helps soften Saturn. Because Pisces is, pie in the sky, airy-fairy. It rarely has its feet on the ground. And Saturn rules Capricorn. We're getting ready to come into the Capricorn moon. These cards are so synchronistic. And Saturn is grounded. It is also structure. It also rules time. So remember, there's enough time. On the card, there's a balloon up in here, like time's just floating away. And time is really accelerated right now. So that's partially associated with this card. But also, if we look at the hands, and the clock is sitting in the hands, it's telling us there's enough time. We don't need to hold on to everything so tightly. We're not under Saturn's restriction anymore. It has loosened up our grip, the grip it had on us. So we have enough time. So to remember that you have enough time, and that there's always enough time, and tick-tock goes the clock. And it is a number 3. So it's about community, coming together, the Trinity, communication. What are you communicating? It's related to Mercury. It's related to Saturn. Mercury's forward. That's also releasing some of that, oh my goodness. It's like releasing the shackles. Like we're no longer shackled. We can speak freely, but still be a little mindful because of that shadow period that we're in. So I'm gonna pull one more, and then I am gonna pop off because I need to check them out and make sure my YouTube video is fully loaded. And oh, here we go. This one popped. Jesus. This one came out this morning as well. So let me tell you something. When Spirit talks, Spirit talks. And I don't care what you believe in. If you believe in God, the universe, Spirit, Creator, if you believe in nothing other than yourself or the God within you or your own divine light, when they want you to have a message, they make it clear, because this came out this morning in the private membership group as well. And it is not for you, number 6. And this is the energy of rebirth. It is a Scorpio, Pluto type energy. It's shedding, letting go of the old and making room for the new. And not for you is a very yin feminine energy. And this is about stepping into your divine feminine power and embodying it and embracing it. And what this is saying is not for you now. It is not the time now. But I can tell you when it is time. It's time at that Capricorn moon on the 11th. So plant those seeds of intention, okay? And make sure you water and tend to your garden. Make sure you weed your garden on a regular basis. Make sure you nourish it. And you need to be proactive. It's not just going to... If you leave a garden untended, it withers and dies. If you tend that garden, it flourishes, it grows, it produces fruit. What are you looking to create? Okay? This is telling you to take the time to think about it and to make a list of what your intentions are. Be clear. I want to say be clear on your why. Be clear on your intentions. And to tend that garden and watch it grow. Because it's not time now. But it is time to plant the seeds on the 11th and then watch them grow. And that requires work. And then Capricorn is about structure, it's about work, it is about building solid foundations, it's about responsibility, it's about sovereignty, it's about power. With Pluto leaving, that's actually releasing some restrictions, and that could be around government and the law as well. Remember, Pluto deconstructs to reconstruct. And what are we trying to do? We're trying to build a better world. We want to leave a better place, the world a better place than we found it. Not that it's a bad place, but there's room for improvement and acceptance of all. And that's so Aquarian. It's like speaking your truth, being free to be yourself without fear of judgment from others. It's coming together in community. And it's like, I'm not even going to pull another card, because I'm going to tell you right now, probably another card from this morning will pop out. But if you're a member of the Holistic Mystic, you know that I am speaking my truth and standing in my truth, and that the light is shining right now. So that is it. I'm going to wish you a very happy Friday. If you're in the UK, it is, what time? It's, I guess, about, is that, I think it says 2:44. My battery went in my clock. I still haven't replaced it. I keep forgetting. But I can't see. So it's after 6 anyway in the UK. So it's after 2 in the afternoon here. So have a good evening for those of you overseas, and for those of you here in the United States. Just have a beautiful rest of your day. Rest, relax, recharge. Remember, I think I said on the group, I don't remember the exact words. What did I say, Tanya? Something about take your princess ass in and take a nice hot bath tonight, and some salts and some Himalayan salts and your favorite oil, and just be queen. Be queen for a night. Treat yourself. It's time. We're in 2024 and we need to look forward. No more looking back. Some of the pressure is being released. we have the ability to move forward with freedom and stand in your truth. It's really important to stand in your truth. And let you be you. Be free to be you. Be free to be me. And breathe. We're going to need to breathe. So learn how to properly breathe. If you don't know how to properly breathe and you need some assistance, contact me, contact Tanya, contact Shirley, Tracy, Suzanne. There's so many people that do breath work. Lucielle does breath work, if you know Lucielle. Although I don't know her availability, so I shouldn't really speak for her now, should I? So she's working on her own projects. So learn how to breathe. Go on YouTube. Get some breathing videos. Just do a search and sing, chant. Start using your voice. Get that throat chakra loose. We want to be able to speak. What else? I think that's it. So we have some fiery, forward-moving energy, and I don't know about all of you, but I am so glad. I am so glad, and I'm really looking forward to this next year. I'm really, really excited, and I'll sneak a peek because I shared it on my podcast. New product line, all new branding, Breathe by Robbin Caroll. If you've been on my website, you've already had a little sneak peek, and we have some other things that we're going to be doing with Breathe in the future. So anyone needs assistance, let me know. I am available. You can send me a private message. You can send me an email. Be blessed. Be well. Loads and loads of love to you. Once again, Happy New Year. I'm glad to be spending it with you. Thank you for trusting me, and thank you for sharing your time with me every time I'm on here. Loads of love. Mwah.